I was first introduced to Destiny 2, my favorite video game, at a video game convention called E3 in June 2017. The first thing I was exposed to was a massive TV screen with gameplay trailers and the theme for the music playing. The music the Bungie, Destiny 2's developer, played made me excited to get hands-on with some early access gameplay from the moment I heard it. Over the course of the prior 3 years, I put roughly 1,500 game hours into Destiny 1. I loved the game so much that when I finally got the chance to go out to LA and play its sequel before anyone else got to, I couldn't contain my excitement. While I was in LA, I woke up around 4 a.m. local time just to get some coffee and breakfast, just so I could wait in front of the line at the LA Convention Center for about 6 hours until they opened the doors. It was an experience I'll never forget. Now fast forward to November of 2017 when Destiny 2 launched on PC. I got to hear an amazing score and some even better sound effects. The title screen by itself is enough to get me ready to play the game. As you can hear, this music is exciting from the moment it starts. It is mysterious and exciting, readying players and myself to jump into an immersive and beautiful world. When joining into a multiplayer match, there is a touch of music at the beginning and end of each match, and every time I hear this music I feel moved to play the game more than I honestly should. It has an energizing feeling to it that builds suspense and angst while I wait for the game to load me into the match so I can get into the action as soon as possible.
Survival. Commit to your battles wisely. Every death counts.
Without the music and sound effects in this game, I doubt I would love it as much as I do.
5 lives
The
left.
soundtrack is, in my opinion, one of the best put into a current generation game. The music in this game inspires me to help push young musicians to learn about music so they can create the next great video game soundtrack. Games with iconic music are the games that are remembered for long periods of time. Games such as Super Mario Bros., the Halo franchise, and such as The Legend of Zelda.
2 for 1.
Destiny and Destiny 2 have been games that have been seriously life-changing. I have made friends all across the world because of it, and I even traveled to LA with one of them, just to experience Destiny 2 early with him. Prior to E3, I had even met him in person, and I think it's great that a video game can connect people from all over the country and the world. If you listen closely in a multiplayer match, you can hear the music build as your team pulls ahead, almost as if Bungie is egging you on so that you push through the last bit of the match as hard as you possibly can. Whenever the music picks up in a match, I get an adrenaline rush and I start to play as hard as I can, and sometimes it's the end of a good streak. The only thing better than playing a fun game, though, is playing hard and hearing a subtle yet invigorating announcer cheering you on as you make skillful plays and as your team clinches a victory. Great music in a decent game can make a decent game playable, but great music in a great game like Destiny 2 can make it
30
iconic.
seconds. Slay your enemy and they stay dead.
To me, this game franchise is iconic, and even more than that, it's a social game. I usually play for a couple of hours if I'm by myself, but if I'm playing with a group of friends, and I'll end up playing all day, usually blowing off everything else I should be doing. Even though the game has problems, I still love it because it's a social game first, and then a competitive game. Although I do get very competitive with the player versus player aspect. Thank you for watching my short video on what Destiny 2 means to me as a creative work, and for those interested, I included the final scoreboard from the end of the match in this video at the very end.